try this cold girl makeup trend that I've seen going around TikTok and YouTube, and I found a video which is a full face tutorial by Zabrena. If you do not watch Zabrena, go check her out. She's a really good channel, very informative, does an excellent job, and so I want to follow her tutorial and see if I can recreate this look.
I'm going to show you how to recreate this look today using all drugstore makeup so you can get a beautiful look and not spend a lot to do it. So for this look, first thing that I'm going to do is apply a moisturizer. I am using the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream today. This look, from what I can see, is not a mattified kind of look. It's more glittery, glowy, radiant, and so a luminous base is key for this cold girl look. Okay, and for the eyes, I need an eye cream. I do. So I am going to use the Hada Labo. Now I am doing the makeup a little bit differently today than what I traditionally do. I'm not going to be applying much eyeshadow, but I am going to be using a little something to conceal all the veins in my lids there, because gots to do that. Going to apply my face makeup a little differently today too. So the first product I'm using is this one from Undone Beauty. This is their Lip to Cheek palette in the shade Flare. It is a beautiful cream blush. You can also use it on your lips. It's one of those multi-purpose kinds of products. And what I'm going to do is apply this on my cheeks, and I am going to apply it pretty heavy.
I'm going to use the Profusion Cosmetics Full Bloom Cream Blush. This is in Hibiscus.
And we're going to apply it in that pattern, so going all the way up into the temple. If you got the clown appeal going, you're doing it right.
This feels wrong, and it's kind of like patchy right here in this area. All right, let's see what's next.
I am going to take my foundation. Today I'm going with an old favorite, the Wet n Wild Dewy Finish Photofocus Foundation. And I'm going to apply this only to the center of the face, and then I'm going to take a damp.
Okay, apply to the center of the face. I have this one. Mine is in Shell Ivory. Oh, that might have been too much. I'm going to give a little bit of that. All right. Looking good, looking good.
Sponge, and I'm going to use it to blend it out. Be mindful of your sponge as you're doing this. Once you go over one side sponge, flip it over, use the other side, and then use that to go over the cream blush on this side. Only because when you blend the foundation over the top of the cream blush, the sponge tends to pick up some of the product and then it starts to redistribute it. So yeah, if you don't want to apply too much.
Let me check in my mirror here. I probably should stop using my phone as my main mirror. Okay, back to the blush.
Cream blush, and apply it to the tip of the nose and then blend it. Because the idea with this look is that you want to look like you've been out in the snow, your cheeks are rosy, your nose is rosy, you've had a flush of fun in the snow. For my under eye area, I'm using a mixture of two products. I'm using the Pixi Peach Color Corrector with the L'Oreal True Match Eye Cream and a concealer. And the other thing I'll do with the concealer is bring it up onto...
Do I have both of those? Hold on. I sure enough do. Boom. True Match concealer in N12 Pale, and then I just got this actually recently, Pixi by Petra. I actually have a whole full face of testing out stuff from Pixi. It's a brand I've never played with, especially these two. I did a little demo of these on my TikTok. Go check it out. But definitely check out that video of a full face of Pixi stuff.
My lid area also to help conceal the veins. And like I said, I'm not going to be using much eyeshadow up there.
Okay, let me blend out my corrector. I actually really do like this corrector. I think it does a very, very good job at concealing my purple. Okay, let me back up. What's she doing with this concealer? Okay, on the lids to conceal the veins. Definitely something that I need help with for sure. Wow, that's a lot creamier than I remember. And even though this is pale, Look how yellow that is. Wow. I have not used this one for a while. It actually was at the bottom of my concealer pile. So I love following other people's tutorials, especially when it makes me rediscover products that I have that I haven't used. I love that. It's my favorite. Okay, let me blend this out. Take just a little bit more. Finish blending on this side. Okay. Wow, that concealer's nice. Look how nice and hydrated my under eyes look. That may be a combination of putting the Holy Hydration face cream on my under eyes plus the concealer. I don't know what the mix is or what the secret is, but I like it.
Brows, to do that, I'm using the e.l.f. Wow Brow. This is a very simple tinted brow gel.
I have that one too. This is working out so well. Okay, hold on. I have it in my quick makeup bag. Oh, that's another video. Go check that out. I did a full face of like 10 minutes or less makeup, and it was all the products I keep in this bag. All right, where are you at? There it is.
Well, not much to it, and I feel like it goes great with a look like this because this is more about natural looking, effortless, everyday kind of a appeal. But I'm being careful not to put any powder on this part of the face, just the cheek area, so that it maintains that youthful luminosity.
Hold up. I think she powdered, but I'm not. Let me go back. I gotta listen to that again. She said something about powder, but I didn't quite catch it. Okay, so she powdered, but not her cheeks. She didn't, let me look. Did she list the powder in the description box? Okay, face. Focus, L'Oreal, Pixi, colourpop. Wet n Wild Photofocus loose powder. Okay, boom. Mine is in translucent. So she powdered everywhere except for her cheeks. So I'm going to take my Sephora sculpting blush brush. Use it to put powder under the eyes. And a little bit on the lids. Oh, I got to tap out that concealer. And then I'll go in with my bigger brush. Do my forehead and my chin. This area. Then I'm going to go back in with that small brush. Also, like, hit the corner of my nose. And I think that should be good enough. I'm liking this. This is looking really good.
They're Super Shock cheek highlighters. And I'm going to use this on the top of the cheek.
I don't have Wisp, but I do have Flexitarian. And then this is a new technique. She's using almost like an eyeshadow brush. Kind of like this to apply her highlight.
They also would put it on the tip of the nose and then also down this cheek. And I'm also going to put it on the Cupid's bow. I don't know, every time I highlight my nose, I feel like a bunny. You know, it's like it makes my nose look wet. I am adding lashes today because I have to. If I'm not wearing eyeshadow, okay, come on. I'm gonna put on lashes. But before I do that, I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter to the inner corners, and to do that, I'm using one of the e.l.f. bite-sized palettes. This is in the shade Cream and Sugar. I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm going to apply it like this.
I'm going to use Colourpop. I think the closest thing I have would be this shade I Dig It. And she's using a majorly large, super fluffy brush. Holy cow. So let me see. Maybe this one. I don't think it's quite as large as hers, but we're going to make it work. I think I did at one point and then I threw it away because it broke.
I'm going to blend it towards the lid. Yeah, that's the look I was going for. And then keeping it contained to the inner corner. My brush was just too big the first time I did this. If you wanted to add some definition to your cheeks, you absolutely could. I am going to take a little bit of the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer. I'm going to use that on the outer part of my face right there. Make this look your own. I mean, they're doing basic little principles and tips and all that, but at the end of the day, you have to wear it. So make it your own. Like me, I'm adding lashes. I don't know that anybody was adding lashes, but I'm adding lashes because That's me. Pair that I'm going with today comes from my lash line. These are in the...
If I wasn't filming this at 9:30 at night, I would put on lashes. But it's 9:30 at night. So what I'm going to do in place of lashes is prime and mascara. So I'm going to go in with my Lancome Lash Primer. I was going to use my L'Oreal one just to have a drugstore option. I literally just can't find it. So we'll do some primer. And then for mascara, I'm going to go in with Big Poppa from Wet n Wild. And then I'm going to do the Emily Noel trick. Blink down while they're still a little bit wet to get them to curl up a little bit. There we go. Wow, really worked well on that eye, didn't it?
For lips, I'm using this one. This is the Light on Lip from Undone Beauty in the shade Sunrise Pink. And this is a very light wash of pink. It's going to go beautiful with the whole aesthetic here.
Right away, my brain said Revlon Super Lustrous Nude Illuminator in place of her Undone Beauty one. So that final picture, if I can find it, I will put it on here. It's actually a picture of me from high school, like out in my yard, in this yard in the tree, with the hood up of my coat. And I was like editing it, thinking I was real hot stuff back then. But anyways, here's my version of the Cold Girl makeup look. I really like it. I think next time, though, I would choose a different blush. I don't feel like this blush gave me enough of the juiciness, the glow that I wanted. So other than that, though, I actually really like this makeup look. Very pretty, very easy. I will link Zabrena's original video down in the description box. Please go check her out. She's a wonderful content creator. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.